In other words, we're training here how to keep everything simultaneously at the same time together. Sound, imagination, phrasing, musical image, intonation, okay? And that's the order. The order is very important because we're gonna have so many more links in the chain, so many things you need to think at the same time. Then the order where one is kind of leading to another, and eventually by thinking about one, you're also able to think about another one. It's very, very important. That's why I call this PianoWell system, because it's all connected. All right, so practice this. I already like it. And play for now only in slow tempo. So form is, in a way, another way of structuring the energy in the piece. For example, if phrasing is about motifs and phrases and also sentences in the future for you, it's about how you gradate energy and make the waves within small blocks, 1 bar or 2 bars. Form is about how you make this energetic crescendo within, I know, a whole page. Mm-hmm. All right, so usually when teachers refer to what I'm about to teach here, they usually call it, like they usually say, embrace the whole piece, or your piece is falling apart, or your piece is too boring to listen to, or make, everything was flat, there was no climax part, everything is kind of, so they try to talk about form here. So basically, the way you gradate energy in bigger blocks in the piece by assigning different levels, different parts of a story to a piece. We're talking here about beginning of the story, development, rising to climax, conclusion, or, introduction, beginning, rising, climax. So, but the idea is all of this has different energy, you understand, right? If we're talking about beginning, it's a very calm, peaceful, still energy, nothing is happening. Development, something is going on, rising, something is about to happen, so there's a certain build-up of emotion. Climax, this is it, everything that you were, everything was leading up to that point. And conclusion, again, a more calm, the wave of energy is going down. Now, how you find the length of these elements of form in the piece? Yeah, it's all very mathematical again. Right now, we've gone through motifs here, which is 1 bar. We're talking about phrases over there, which is 2 bars. And what we haven't touched in this course, but we will in the next one, is sentence. So, by the way, as you can see, I remember we were talking about section 1, section 2. Well, each section is a sentence. So 2 phrases create 1 sentence. Okay, so 1 sentence is 4 bars, typically. Could be sometimes small, but typically if you talk about a phrase that has 2 motifs and a sentence that has 2 phrases, that's your sentence. And now, music, elements of musical form perfectly connected to each sentence. So in other words, after you find phrasing, you simply title each sentence. And as you can see in this page, actually, in page 5, You see this letters B as the beginning. There is a R in section 2 as rising. Right here it's R hidden. And section 3 is C, which is climax. Section 4 is con, which is conclusion. So this is your first part of the piece, all right? Okay, but anyways, in this course, it's not our goal here to train to find it. Our goal here is to train how to express musical form. Yeah. So let's say you found its beginning, beginning, rising, climax, conclusion. Now, what do you do next with this? Again, our beautiful intonation helps us, because just like with musical image, when you were feeling difference between singing in sadness and then singing in joy, the same way you will feel the difference with singing in different elements of form. I'm gonna sing the first interval in these elements that are written in the score. You could feel it, right? Through vibrations, I was able to express it. So obviously when I play and I intonate the same way, I'm giving the storyline to my performance. Name all the elements of form, expressing through your voice different states of energy. So what I'm asking you now is just a very simple thing. Don't sing, just say out loud with the correct energy. Beginning, development, rising, climax, conclusion. The better contrast in energy here, the better you execute the exercise. So when you say beginning, try to have the most calm and peaceful energy, like nothing is happening. Beginning, beginning.
Beginning.
Okay. Now, development, a little bit more motion here, more movement. Development, yeah.
Development.
Okay. Now this one, rising.
Rising.
Yeah, so here you need to kind of like build up your emotions. Like imagine you are getting angry. Imagine someone is telling you something and you're like getting very passively aggressive. So you're boiling up your emotions here. Rising, okay? Rising, I'm about to kill you, you know. Rising, more of this depth.
Rising.
Good, okay. Now, climax. It's like the rain with the storm, all down. Climax. It's right here, right there. Exhaling energy, exactly. It's written here. Climax. Again?
Climax.
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 Again. Okay, good. Now, conclusion. That's the story. You know, it's again like from the third person. Not emotionally involved, right? So that's the moral of the story. Conclusion.
Conclusion.
Rising, yes, it could be a little bit up, but when you say climax, don't go even with the more tense energy. Climax. No, climax is more like exhale energy down. Climax. Climax. Like you don't hold back any emotions. You get it all straight out to someone's face. You know? Climax.
Climax.
Yes. Okay. So beginning, development, rising, climax, conclusion.
Beginning, development, rising, climax, conclusion.
All right. So till Friday, just practice this as an actor, right? So the better contrast, the better you done exercise.